Lunchtime in Los Angeles. Final game of 3 at Dodger Stadium. And of course, the Dodgers, the biggest draw in all of Major League Baseball. Dexter Fowler's going to lead off. You see Matt Carpenter further down. You got Tommy Edman, Paul Goldschmidt, Marcell Ozuna's back after the finger injuries.
Dustin May, I'll tell you, he comes in there with a live fastball. His fastball reaches mid to upper 90s. Got some late movement to it. He's got a sinker.
Dodgers an aggressive shifting team, and they're shifted over to the right side for Fowler. And up and in with heat at 96. And a strikeout for May.
Action of it is because if it just stayed on the same plane, it'd be high every single time.
Nobody playing there with the shift, and Edman sneaks it down the line and has a double.
And that split second can determine a hit or an out.
Goldschmidt up the end of the bat, and he loops it out towards second. Runners in scoring position in this series. Muncy to his left. Dustin May through the first. Game 2 of this 21-year-old's major league career. And we are underway. Jock Peterson has smoked 24 homers. Max Muncy's hit 27. Justin Turner in the 3 spot. Bellinger 2 behind Christian Yelich, handling the youngster May. And you got Jack Flaherty, 2 years older than May. He's 23, are also infielders.
Yeah, so much quality, versatility, and depth allows them to slot guys in.
Oh, that's a heck of a play there. Matt Wieters with the foul tip had it bounce off of it. Looked like his glove. He kept it either on his chest.
Way off of that pitch. Well, like you said, he doesn't chase. He looks for his own, and there it is once again.
Got him. 2-2 with the shift. That brought Carpenter over at short. And he flips to second to get the out. So nice first innings. First for Dustin May, then for Jack Flaherty.
On his glove because he's a huge Mountain Dew fan. Looking for an endorsement, by the way. He's not a huge fan of Ginger Guard after Noah Syndergaard as he gets the strikeout there on Paul DeYoung.
And a swing and a miss. And Wong goes down.
Honestly, they're all, I feel like they're pretty advanced. You know, pretty advanced approach, and you know, we have a good group of veteran guys.
Showed some Gold Glove skills at first base yesterday.
Flaherty looking sharp. A 1-2-3 second. He's through 2. Dustin May is through 2. Dodgers and Cardinals.
I got to study. I got extra homework to do.
You're going to get their 3rd starter, which is a first-round draft pick.
And the other great thing, though, too, oftentimes when guys are getting stronger, working out, not always just about power, but it's also, like you said, to be able to sustain a full season.
In the air to right. Edman makes the catch. Solano Rizzo, that.
Be in that video room, be in that weight room.
Peterson center field. Fowler back off the top of the wall. And a double.
I'll tell you what, Jock got lucky there. And what I mean by that, he got a hit, but he wasn't running. He thought he had a home run, and he wasn't running out of the box.
Flaherty with a good breaking ball. That ties up Muncy, and it strands Peterson at second. These kids can pitch. Jack Flaherty's 23. Goldschmidt, center field. Bellinger at the track.
They wanted that ball up.
Great young Dodger that you're going to see. That one into left field. Paul DeYoung's got a hit, and he'll settle for a 2-out single. Look, there was criticism on both of these organizations.
And the young guys that we've talked about who are ready to come in and contribute.
Carpenter lines one into center field. That's a good sign for the Cardinals. DeYoung will stop at second, and a couple of 2-out hits.
Manny Machado, he has been willing to give up guys down in the minor leagues in order to get these guys to make an impact.
Oh, backdoor breaking ball and a beauty from Dustin May. Couple of hits for the Cardinals. Colton Wong caught looking.
I don't know the exact number, but it has been quite a while.
And Bellinger looks, for the type of year that he's had, he looks lost right now.
May had just struck out Colton Wong in that last inning.
Wow. Jack Flaherty back to his old haunt. State championship game on this mound through a shutout.
Good adrenaline that comes from the big crowd.
Matt Wieters up right now. Let's backtrack as Wieters strikes out. What was that nickname that you had for Jason Martin?
Talk about that. We can't say that.
You look at Jason. He's uh-oh. Watch out now.
Flaherty to right. Pretty well hit.
Shoot. When you look at Jason, he's this little guy, right? Like he's like 5'3".
Velocity, little dip in production. Have you helped him curtail his workout routine a little bit?
Yeah, it's Dexter Fowler down the line. It rattles around there. Peterson picks it up. Dexter's got a double. And an opportunity for Tommy Edman.
So nothing I do in the weight room apparently translates to velocity in any sort of manner. So I've got some big ideas that I gotta make happen.
All right, Adam, thanks for the visit. Ball in the air. And it's Bellinger who makes the catch. Cardinals leave another. Adam Wainwright, everybody. Off 95 miles an hour with run and tail, arm side.
And all of a sudden he comes with that 95 fastball, and it has some tailing action that ends up moving away from you. So
Edwin Rios left field. Ozuna back, and it's off the wall, and it bounces away from Ozuna. And Rios pops one to left. The Dodgers have 2 hits. They are both doubles, and this one comes with 1 out in the 5th. And Martin chases, and down he goes, and now Flaherty. That's 9 strikeouts for the kid from Harvard Westlake High School in Studio City, just 19 miles from Dodger Stadium. Jack Flaherty's back in Southern California.
Go for that postseason push.
And hopefully no more throwing of eggplants, Alana. That would probably be best advised by the Dodgers medical staff. Goldschmidt against the shift. Look at Max Muncy. He is much more athletic than you would expect. He can dunk a basketball. He made a terrific play behind second base. Actually, it was a shoulder that they cleaned up. Not really being able to throw. That cleanup in this offseason. Drives it to center. Hits it well. Bellinger back, and it's gone. And Ozuna rips one. And the Cardinals have a run. And that feels like a major accomplishment for a team that is really struggling.
And we were touching on it too for May. That was when the innings where he gave up some runs in his first outing as well. But Ozuna, we were talking about the struggles that Ozuna has had.
Which is the strength of Ozuna, and he used those big, strong hands. And
now DeYoung, right field and deep. Peterson back at the track, and he's got it.
Thinking of just the power of Ozuna. Remember when he was over there with the Marlins?
And here is Kolarek, and he was a trade deadline acquisition by the Dodgers. A terrific left-handed weapon out of the bullpen. Carpenter, that's a fair ball. It hits what looks like the ball girl down there. I don't know if it actually hit her, the chair, or just caromed away. But Carpenter shooting it opposite field. He's got a base hit. Players Union certainly would be against it. Fastball up and in. There's some good at-bats here for the Cardinals. Wong trots down to first. Here comes Wieters. And Dave Roberts is going to go get Yimi Garcia. Here's Wieters now, the switch hitter against the right-hander Yimi Garcia. Wieters to right. That's well hit. Peterson back, and he is there, and he makes the catch. On the button, the good at-bats continued for the Cardinals after the best at-bat of the day. Some of these ballparks that are used to having the marine layer are not getting it, and thus the ball. This is Wong. Great pivot on the drop step and spin to get Muncy. A lot of West Coast, and you know it, Nomar, you hear, feel like the West Coast ballparks, the ball's flying better over the last
few later games. Not many people get to see how much of a complete ball player he is.
Turner smacks that one in the gap, cut off by Dexter Fowler. That's the 5th hit in this 3-game series for Justin Turner. Bellinger pokes it into left field, a hit. Turner not stopping at second. At the corners, 2 outs. Seager a ground ball. Colton Wong is there. Gobbles it up, gets the out, and Flaherty and the shutout intact. They have 3 consecutive games with 9 or more strikeouts. The club record is 4 consecutive.
They have an open, trustful relationship with all the guys and allow guys to be themselves and talk about what they feel went on in the game.
Edmund got into that one, and it dies on a warning track in the glove of Cody Bellinger. Good swing there. Yimi Garcia works an uneventful 7th.
5 whips, so he comes at you, attacks you pretty hard.
Rio swings and misses. Strikeout number 10 for LA native Jack Flaherty, and for umpires as well. Martin to center field, didn't get much on that. Fowler tracking, diving, catching. Terrific play by Dexter Fowler. Wow. The call on the field is catch. Certainly the Dodgers will take a look at it. They're 45-15 at home as Joe Kelly takes the mound. That's an awful lot of Randy Newman in St. Louis. Your thoughts on Goldschmidt?
Goldschmidt is one of those guys, Rich, that people love having as a teammate. Certainly in his tenure with the Arizona Diamondbacks.
2 breaking balls to Ozuna. And a 3rd breaking ball gets him.
Looked like he took something off that breaking ball a little bit. A little more curveball spin to it as opposed to the slider.
Another breaking ball. Another strikeout. Joe Kelly strikes out the side. And the season that he's had, he enters the ball game. He'll take the ball from Jack Flaherty, who was splendid in 7 innings. Mexico is the hometown of Giovanni Gallegos. Oof, look at the depth on that breaking ball on the corner. Pollock didn't like the call. Peterson has doubled. And he knocks that one through the shift into right field. And that's the thing about the Dodgers, too, is they're down 1-0, but this has been a season filled with home runs all year, and he has a small lead at first. Muncy chases. And Gallegos gets his 2nd strikeout of the inning.
You know, we were talking about the bottom just fell out of it.
Gallegos. Fastball in the air. Sunny day in LA. And DeYoung makes the catch. Gallegos doing what he does. 8 shutout innings. 7 from Jack Flaherty. 1 from Giovanni Gallegos. Sadler's numbers very good. A 1.47 ERA. 3-0. And it hit him. That's a painful 3-0 pitch.
Never fails.
It's like he's coming out of this game.
Get back to the top of that order and set the table for the guys.
Cole Wong sets it down. Sadler pounces, fires to first. Wieters has had some big moments in place of Molina, and he knocks it into right field. That's a base hit. Round 3rd. Thomas held there. Good throw. Good arm in right in Peterson.
Yeah, somehow was able to sneak that ball over the shift. Little lob shot over Muncy's head at second base.
Home run to center. Running is Wieters. Ground ball left side. Turner got the out there. Turns it for the double play. Muncy with the turn. That's heads up. Turner knew. And Bellinger swings and misses.
Yeah, he's been in these big situations over the last 6-7 years.
Bellinger up the middle. The shift is right there, and DeYoung fires to first in time to get the out.
Big turn of events, but realizing that he had to shift on.
Oh, Miller hits Seager. That's the last thing he wanted to do. Fans don't like it, but there's no way he's throwing at him in a 1-0 game with one out here in the 9th inning. Not that it makes it feel any better.
Attitude, the composure to be a leader and sort of take the reins from Justin Turner when his time.
3 different rookies providing the walk-off hit.
Into left. Tying run at second. Winning run at first. Cardinals need a pair of outs. Oh, swing and a miss.
Great change of speeds right there, working off that sinker. Pulled the string in that changeup.
Whoa, and it gets by Readers. And now a base hit could end it. Ground ball up the middle into center field. Seager scores.